Good Sunday morning, guys. I am just here to have a chat. I don't have any projects, any happy mails, any hauls. I just wanted to have a little chit chat and get to know you guys. So I have some questions, and you don't have to answer them if you don't want to. So I was curious about you. I told you a lot about me before, and so I'll tell you a little bit about like what I'm going to ask you about. And there was two funny little instances that made me think about where I live. Yesterday morning, as I was writing an email to Taylor, right before I've already mailed her package, she contacted me. She was so excited. And I zipped off to the post office and popped off her package already. Jam-packed full. I packed that thing to the top. And I hope she likes it. She's going to send me pictures. So, and I will share those if she says okay. But, I was emailing her and I had my shade open in my room, and the tree line to the forest is not 20 feet from my window, and I saw a mama doe and her baby fawnling walking into the forest from our yard, and the baby was nuzzled up to her side. Luckily my dog didn't see, because she goes nuts for getting my head cut off. Better see my pretty face. Anyway, and I thought, oh, I love nature. I actually love living where I do. Besides the ATVs zipping by and the automatic weapons being fired, and our neighbor who has an artillery cannon who loves to shoot it off, which probably on the 4th of July at 11:30 p.m. he'll be firing the cannon. But besides all that, I love living where I do. And later in the evening, around 5:30 p.m., same path the fawn took. Who's wandering down that path but a black bear? We have not seen a black bear on our property in at least 2 years. And I'm so excited. I'm shouting through the house, which we have a small house. It's like 860 square feet. I'm yelling, "There's a black bear in the yard. He's by the burn pile. He's 15 feet from my window." And he hears me and looks in my window. And I'm like, "Oh my God." And my dad and my sister are in my sister's room, and they see the tail end of him. So luckily they got to see him too. They wouldn't have without me yelling. But he was gorgeous and pretty good size for a black bear, smaller sized bear. But oh, and he just meandered his way into the same. I walk that path with my dogs every day, but that we had already gone on our last walk. They only go into the fenced-in yard later in the night after that, so we would not have run into him. And yeah, glad to live where I do. So my question for you is, what makes you happy to live where you live? Or are you happy to live where you live? Would you rather live somewhere else? Why? Also, what do you love to do? Is it a craft? An art? Do you love to read? What makes you happy? Family, pets? My pets are my family. Someone asked me, who do you live with? And I put my dad, my sister, and my pets. And then the next question is, do you have any pets? And I went, oops, see above. Because they are my family. And that's how I think of them. I actually refer to Ziva. I think you may have all seen Ziva in a video or two, and Ruby. But I refer to Ziva as my biological dog. I heard someone say that once. But she literally has a lot of the traits I do. She has ADHD. She is overly caring and emotional. If she thinks you're in pain, she will come up and lay her head on your shoulder like a hug. She loves hugs. Um, my dad was having a bad morning one day, and she had come up and snuggled with him, but she left. She came back with a toy and laid it on his lap. She brought him a toy to make him feel better. So, yeah, she is a very caring dog. She's also very stubborn. But what makes you happy? What do you love to do? Does where you live make you happy? What makes you happy about living where you live? I'd love to know more about you. Why do you have the YouTube handle you do? What made you think of that? Why is it special to you? And if you have a YouTube handle, what's your real name? Would you prefer to be called your real name? If not, I am okay with calling you your YouTube handle. I actually have a business name. I have a business. It's not very flourishing. Mostly I sell to people I know around my home. I have an Etsy store. It has been running since November of last year. I have not sold a single thing. I have also not updated it. But I have business cards. They're really cool. My dad came up with a little emblem for me. And it's called Lethalia's Little Hook. Now, Lethalia is a word I made up way back when AOL was around. It's two Greek words, too, that I put together, Letha and Leia. Letha means lazy, because I was a teenager at the time, and I thought that was hilarious, because I was actually very lazy. And Leia means loyal, because I am very loyal. I actually have that tattooed on my shoulder. I have a blue sun, and there are 3 kanji symbols on it, and the kanji hopefully is correct, but the kanji means loyalty, wisdom, and honesty. But different story. But those are very important to me. But Lethalia, so that is also my email. So yeah. And then my Instagram handle is Letalia, because strangely enough, I made up the word, but other people on the internet are using it. Weird. I'm a trendsetter, apparently. Who knew? So, yeah, it's Lethalia's Little Hook. That's how I pronounce it. And he made up this cool shield with 2 crossed crochet hooks that kind of look like, Alpha Furls hooks, or just, artistic wooden hooks, and very, very us. We're very dragon, gaming. We don't do any of the, Dungeons and Dragons, but we're very, Lord of the Rings and that kind of people. So, but that's my store. I mean, I may try to get it working, but I am not a salesperson kind of thing. If I make things, I'll put them in. If I get pictures, and I'll just, if people want to buy them, they can buy them. I'm not going to upsell, be that kind of person. I'm very laid back. Yeah, Can you tell? With the whole channel and everything, I'm like, hey, come join. I'm not, subscribe, hit like, do this, blah. I'm like, hang out, you know, have fun. But I just want to get to know you guys. If you want to answer, answer. If you don't, cool. But I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. If you're celebrating the 4th, I hope you're enjoying yourself and, you know, having a great time. And did you know that the Declaration of Independence was signed on the 2nd of July? Fun fact, I am enamored of history. I used to be a font of facts that nobody ever needed to know, and I could rattle them off. But as my diseases progressed, my brain could not remember and recall facts as well. I couldn't even recall words that I wanted to say, and it really bothered me. But some facts still stick in there. But it was signed on the 2nd of July, but not ratified till the 4th. Little fact for you. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend. I am so glad you're here, and I am so glad you guys are my friends. Have a great day. Bye.